What's up, guys? We are making chicken. More pesto. Using up my jar of pesto that's been like making my meals happen all week, and I can't angle it. Should I angle it? Okay. Okay. So I think I have everything I need here. Gonna serve it with spaghetti pasta. Hey Lama, how you doing? But we got our chicken breasts and salt, pepper, the pesto, tomato, one medium tomato, mozzarella cheese, and Parmesan. This has also been like in every recipe this week. So I'm making use out of all my not completely used ingredients. So first I should probably start boiling water for my spaghetti. Some salt in it. Bam. My time's dinner on my way. I don't know. Probably at 50, wait, no, that makes sense. At 26 o'clock. Or real time. Totally real time. At 15 p.m. Funny enough, I just made Cajun shrimp and cherry cake. Ooh, that sounds really good. Maybe if I still have pesto going, maybe I'll make pesto shrimp tomorrow. Just make it last all week. Why not? I'm gonna keep it going. All right, hang on. I need my chair. My lights are like pointing out my window for some reason. And I don't know why. Gotta fix that. But can I angle them? Yeah, there we go. Make it more down-ish. Much better. I don't know what happened to my stool again. Stool just goes missing all the time. So yeah, first thing I gotta do is wash my chicken and dry with a paper towel. Yuck. Chicken is yuck. Don't touch. Hey, Subs to Cyber, how you doing? My daughter made some shrimp etouffee? I don't know what that means. It's the first time I've seen that word. What? Schwat? sounds very exotic and fancy. Props to your daughter for knowing exotic, fancy stuff that I don't know. Alright, so I'm just going to put my nasty chicken in the strainer. It's just Cajun? Okay. Well, Cajun is exotic to me, I guess. To me, who grew up on, you know, the classics. Kraft macaroni and cheese and hamburger helper. That was my family's go-to meals. The classics. Spam. Got any spam? Yeah, why aren't both of my, like, what's the point of having lights if they're just pointed outside my window? Why am I spotlighting out my window? I almost feel like they're facing the wrong direction. It's kind of weird. And I just noticed it too. Okay, paper towels. I would compare it to gumbo, but shrimp. Okay, I know what gumbo is. Now you're talking my language, kinda. Dude, my mom used to make something called goulash, and I've never heard of it since I was a child. I just got reminded of that because you said gumbo. I know it's not like, it's not the same thing, but like, is goulash a real thing? Or did my mom just make that up? What is goulash? I just remember there was like a story that my dad used to tell about how like my sister and my brother, who's my, not my dad's children, but my mom's children from before their relationship. It's real? Okay. I just haven't heard of it since, so I was like, man, is it even real? But apparently my brother and my sister hated goulash. Like every time my mom would make it, they just like wouldn't touch anything. And granted, my mom's not a good cook, so like that might be part of it. But when my mom and my dad started dating, my dad was like, oh, that's not goulash, that's lashgu. And then they're like, huh, okay, I'm gonna try it. So they tried it, and then they like ate the whole thing. And so like my dad liked to retell this story about how he like bamboozled my siblings into eating goulash by just calling it lashgu. I don't even know what it is. I don't remember it. Like, I just remember that story. I think by the time I came around, my mom kind of gave up on trying to cook. She just didn't do that anymore. It's just meat and noodles and tomato sauce. That doesn't sound hard. I like everything in goulash, but I end up making something else instead. You like it? Yeah, I've never seen a recipe for it. I just haven't heard of it since I was a kid. So I was starting to think it was all made up, like lashgu. Maybe it was like just something my mom created, but I guess not. Ew, I think there's like chicken drippings all over my floor. Ew. Gross. Gross. Wet chicken drippings. Alright, so I did the thing. Ew, it still looks kind of wet on this side. It's supposed to make it dry. I'm drying it. Love the hair? Thank you. Yeah, my roots are growing out and it's faded really bad, so the color could definitely use work, but I'm not that worried about it. Jambalaya. Red beans and rice too. Yeah, I don't know. Jambalaya. Jambalo? What? Jambalaya. Jambalaya. That's what I'm going to call it. That's what it's called now. It's too many syllables for me. I can't handle it. Okay, so I washed and dried with a paper towel, sliced chicken breasts horizontally to create 4 thinner cutlets. So I'm going to cut these like in half. I don't want to use any of these knives. I need like a steak. Oh, the water's boiling. Hold up. Cooking spaghetti noodles, 9 to 11 minutes. And I need to wash out my strainer in preparation for my pasta, because it's gross chicken. Okay. Oh yeah, I was cutting my chicken. That's what I was doing. The Twitch reformat, why is the stream title at the top? Oh, yeah, it did. They did a redesign or something. Thank you, Stuckzoid, for the sub. Appreciate you. I'm assuming that's what that is, that alert. I don't really know. Oh, shit. What did I do? How do I make that stop? I froze it. No. Oh, there we go. Never mind, I flipped the camera. You fucked everything. How could you? How could you sub? Thank you so much for the 3 months. New hair, new this. I figured out how to check my alerts. Look at that. I'm a pro. Right now, how do I hide this? Okay, I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm just gonna let it be. But thank you. You did not fuck everything up. I just need to learn how to use my equipment. That's all. It'd probably be beneficial. Oh my god. Can you guys believe it? I have another update on my Twitch app. On my iPad. What the heck? What a rare event to happen to me. This never happens. What? Twitch updating, and now I can't find my freaking own channel. Cool. Okay. I think I figured it out. I guess I'm missing out. Mine still looks the same to me. Huh. Huh. That's weird. Maybe you need to clear your cache to get this great new Twitch design. Maybe you're using a different browser than everybody else. I don't know. But yeah, they changed it so that the stream title and the viewers are on the top of the page now instead of the bottom for some reason. I'm guessing everybody was asking for that. Everybody wanted that to happen, clearly. I mean, why else would they spend their precious time and resources doing that? Clearly, everyone was begging for that change. Alright, cut them in half. Now what? This is what my sub money goes to, exactly. Those fantastic redesigns. Okay. Then I need to season lightly with salt and pepper. It doesn't say how much, so I guess I just gotta wing it. I'm guessing it meant both sides. I'm doing both sides, regardless. It didn't say, so it's what's happening. Okay. Now, are you cooking for the whole fam? Yeah. My family loves my cooking. Believe it or not. It satisfies everybody in their different food palates. My husband wants, like, the worst kind of foods, usually. Like, he's a big fan of hot dogs and pizza. And my daughter eats like a rabbit, and she wants to be like a vegetarian. And then my son has autism, which, you know, boys with autism are notoriously picky. But everybody eats my food. Sometimes my son complains whenever he sees onion or tomatoes, though. He gets apprehensive of those things. So I try to hide them well or remove them from his portion. Which this one's going to be topped with tomato slices, so I'm probably just going to, like, not top his with tomato slices so I don't have to hear it. Okay, preheat the oven for 400. Let's stir my spaghetti. Ah! That was a splash. Good thing I stirred it because it was like all one lump. It looks like there's only like 2 minutes left on the cooking time. Might need to add another 2 since it was all stuck together for most of it. Because it did say 9 to 11 minutes, and I did 9. Oh my God, why Why is it like all stuck together? I should have stirred it, I guess. Stirred it a little more than I did. Which I didn't really stir it at all. I just kind of like made sure it was all underwater. Usually that's enough. Alright. I think that's good. Onions and tomatoes are toxic vegetables anyway. You and my son would get along, I guess. I watch everything on incognito, so mine's still old format. How are you chatting then? Yeah, I'm gonna put 2 more minutes. Just to make sure it's not all like hard. Okay. Preheat the oven to 400. Line baking sheet with foil or parchment if desired for easy cleanup. I do desire an easy cleanup. That is something I like. I don't know if I have a clean baking sheet though. Ugh. Ugh. Alright, I have to clean a baking sheet. God dang it. Maybe there's one in here. Oh, there's one in here. The steam. Okay, are you done steaming? Are you done? Oh god, it's hot. That is hot. It's like really hot. Yeah, an oven mitt. Cleared the sinuses. I feel like a good tomato, salt and pepper. No, I disagree. I'm not like, how old is he? 13. My son's obsessed with tomatoes and onions. Or other sons would fight, for sure. Oh, yours is 17. Okay, maybe they're asking you. Yeah, my son has decided he does not like tomatoes and onions, but what he doesn't know is that he eats them all the time just fine when I can hide them. So he really doesn't mind it. He just doesn't like to see it. It's his real complaint. He doesn't want to know about it. But if they're out of sight, then they're out of mind, and he's fine. All right, straining my spaghetti. Put that over here for now. I should probably like oil it or butter it so it doesn't like stick together as it kind of cools off. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Turn this off. Some olive oil. Just a little bit will help. Ew, there's still a clump that's stuck together. I hate that. I tried to prevent this madness. Whatever. Okay, back to the baking sheet. Basically just need to dry it off. Hey, zealous. Totally couldn't tell who you were because of the black name on the black background. Does not make you pop out very well on this default overlay. Some food isn't meant for human consumption. You shut up about cheese. You quit it. I'm gonna ban you from saying the word cheese just so you can't have those opinions in my chat. Even though cheese, actually it's pretty bad for digestion. I don't want to hear it. It's delicious. Okay. We have foiled the baking pan. I feel like some food is more of a coming of age thing. I didn't like tomatoes and onions when I was 13. Yeah, true. My food palettes have changed as I've gotten older for sure. But what's never changed for me is sour cream. I've always had like an unhealthy love for sour cream. Like I'll douse any Mexican dish I eat with a shit ton of sour cream. Though lately I've been balancing it out better with avocado. Sour cream is the shit. Apparently my mom used to eat it like by the spoonful when she was pregnant with me. And I'm like, okay, it's just meant to be. Place the chicken on prepared baking sheet. Bam. Oh, this chicken, this part of the chicken, it's not very seasoned. Gotta fix that. It like unfolded from itself. Spread about 1 teaspoon of pesto over each piece of chicken. Pesto. The pesto that keeps on giving. I don't have a teaspoon. Means it's in here. Wish me luck. Oh, okay. Not a huge amount of steam this time. We're safe. So yeah, this week I have used this pesto. Originally I bought it for the stuffed shells that I made on Monday. Then yesterday I made salmon covered in pesto and Parmesan, cooked in the air fryer. Specifically picked out that recipe to use up the pesto, and then I specifically picked out this recipe to also use up my pesto. So it's a pesto week for me. And honestly, that just helps you not waste things, helps you save money, all that good shit. I think I've spent like maybe like a quarter of what we were spending eating out on food this week was from not only cooking, but from being resourceful with my ingredients. So that's good. And it's like really good food that I much more prefer eating over anything I could go buy. But it is more work. Spread it out with a spoon. And it is basil pesto that I'm using. Which I noticed just before the stream. I had a jar of basil pesto in my pantry that was like half full that had gone bad that I guess my daughter got at some point. Because you're not supposed to like just use it and put it back in the pantry. You gotta refrigerate it. I don't think she realized that. So I had to throw that out and it hurt. Like after all this effort of trying to like use the whole jar of pesto and not let it go bad. I was like, man, the fuck. Okay. Now that we've done that, bake for 15 minutes until the chicken is no longer pink in the center. My oven's not quite heated up all the way, but oh well. It's at 345. I'm sure it'll be fine. I gotta wash off my cutting board. It's got nasty chicken juice on it. Alrighty. I can taste the cheese in pesto, so it's one of those things I avoid. There's cheese in it? The hell? Really? Basil, sunflower oil, cheese blend. Oh. No wonder it's so good. Huh. Them kind of things hit different as a... Oh wait, that was like... Oh no, it's not an old comment. The app is working fine. Kind of things hit different as an adult, no doubt. Like, yeah, tomatoes I definitely used to avoid as a kid. But then I learned, like, as I got older, like, I still don't like plain tomatoes. Like, I can't just straight up eat them with salt like some people do. But it definitely is like a key ingredient for a lot of things. But I still prefer cheese bread over pizza because I'm just not that big on tomatoes. But olives, that's one that I had to recently learn to like. I always hated olives, but then I realized like in Greek food and Mexican food, in a lot of cases, olives, they add something. Definitely add something. They add flavor to that like blend of flavors that is good. Okay, so whenever I remove it from the oven, I need to top it with tomatoes, mozzarella, and Parmesan. So first I'm going to grate my Parmesan. I need two teaspoons, that's it? Really? Oh. Alright, I guess I only need 2 teaspoons. Wash out my teaspoon. Whatever. Now I'm doing this first because I don't want my cutting board to get all tomato juicy and ruin my cheese. All right, I definitely have over 2 teaspoons here, but that's fine, I'll use it. No such thing as too much cheese. I feel like 2 teaspoons is not enough. That doesn't make sense to me. How do we have half the Parmesan that we do pesto? Come on. All right, now we're going to slice the tomato thinly. Should I break out the mandolin for this? I might need to break out the mandolin for this. For thin slices. And then how much mozzarella? 6 tablespoons of mozzarella. All right. All right then. Now I'm just gonna slice it thin with a knife. This knife feels right. It may not come out as whole slices because I'm doing it thin. That is the price to pay. Oh, that one's kind of thick. That slice kind of thick, though. That's my oven telling me it's finally 400 degrees. Whoops. That is a good thin slice. Ah, just flicked tomato seeds on me. Gross. Okay. Just throw the rest of that away. I got 8 minutes left on the baking time. Put the stuff I don't need up. Anything else I need to do to prepare for them to be done? So yeah, after it bakes for 15 minutes, I need to remove from the oven, top with tomatoes, mozzarella, and Parmesan cheese. Bake for an additional 3 to 5 minutes or until cheese is melted. And that's basically it. This is like a really easy recipe. I've never tried it before though, so hopefully it's good. Guess I'll go ahead and like put pasta on plates. Divvy up my spaghetti. Fork. I think this touched gross chicken. Six minutes. Dude, some of my pasta is still hard. Why's it gotta be like that? Guess because it was all stuck together for too long. I guess I should have added even more time. Yeah. This is kind of a lot of pasta. Probably shouldn't have made the whole pound. Oh no. Hard pasta. Get out of here. Get out of here. But, you know, that's going to be like the filling part of this meal because other than that, we got like half a chicken breast each. So this is the filler. My dog's freaking out. Hey, buddy. What? He smells. He smells. He's like, where's the smells? He's like smelling the whole ground. It's like, where's it at? Ziggy, what are you doing? You want water? What? Three minutes. 3 minutes. The waiting is killing me. It's killing me. Hey, Ziggy. You want up? You want up? You want up? No? You want up? Come here. Come here. Want to say hi? You want to make me wash my hands again? These are the smells. Did you smell? Look at that. It's just a tomato. You wouldn't like that. You wouldn't like the tomato. Quit it. Oh, it's in the oven. It's in there. It's in the hot box. That's what you smell. He's like, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Okay. You can go back to him. He's too cute for his own good. What's up, Syrinx? "11 seconds. Yes. Yes. Oh. Oh wait, why did I turn off the oven? No. Throw away my hard noodles. Okay. Let me rearrange this so you guys can see better. So now we top with the tomatoes. I need to leave one untopped for my son who is going to complain about tomatoes. Kind of like layered on here, like that. And you know what? It worked out because we didn't even have enough for him anyway. Quit doing that. Husband's literally standing in the doorway, breathing heavily. Being a freak. Okay, mozzarella. I need my tablespoon. Whew, steamy. That's steamy. Okay, so 6 tablespoons of mozzarella. So each gets a full tablespoon and then a half tablespoon basically. So they each got their full tablespoon. Now for another half on each one. Oh, the cheese is starting to melt already on the one without tomatoes. Nice. All right, it's been mozzarella'd. Now each gets a fourth of my Parmesan here. All right, so we good. I got all the ingredients. And then I just need to bake for an additional 3 to 5 minutes or until the cheese is melted. I'm gonna do it for 5 because the oven wasn't totally like 400 degrees whenever I initially started cooking my chicken. And I don't want to get food poisoning. It's like one of the biggest fears. It's eating undercooked chicken. Food poisoning seems like a really bad time. Hello, Wicked. Oh, thank you. You're sweet. Cleaning up all my shit. Ugh, I'm not gonna need the rest of this pasta, so I'm just gonna toss it. In case you guys don't know, very bad idea to use your food disposal with noodles. It will fuck up your pipes. Do you have a meat thermometer? I do. Somewhere. Right here. Suppose I could use it to make sure. It'd probably be a good idea. It's one of those like thermometers that you're supposed to use with it still in the oven though. And I feel like it's more for like steak. But hold on, it actually has like all the temperatures listed. That's cool. Ham, poultry, 165. Beef, lamb, pork, ham. Huh. Yeah, I probably will, just to be on the safe side. Better to be safe than sorry. How you doing? Into graphics? Hope you guys are having a good night. I'm hungry. I'll be having a good night once I'm eating this chicken. I hope it's good. I hope it's worthwhile. If you guys want the recipe, you know, that'd probably be helpful, right? Let me just give you guys the recipe to the thing that I'm making right now. There you go. Now we wait. 2 minutes. Already got the munchies. Thanks a lot. You're welcome. Don't you wish you were eating my chicken? I don't know. I've never tried it before, so maybe it's really shitty and you shouldn't be jealous. We'll see. How you doing, Guffnar? How are your snakes? You should let them escape on a plane so you can replay the movie Snakes on a Plane. Such a dumb concept for a movie. Why was that a thing? Dude, we made fun of that movie so much in theater. Back in high school. Like everybody was referencing it. And I don't even think anybody'd seen it. We're like, motherfucking snakes on the motherfucking plane. Like all the time. I'm sure my theater teacher was like, God, stop. Just stop. This isn't even a good example of acting. Cleaning enclosures is relatively easy, which is a good day. Do you have to like clean them every day? Or how often? Okay, hold on. I need a fork. How am I going to go about this? Stabilize it. What do we got? I feel like this might be too thin to check with this thermometer. I just have to cut it open and see how it looks. And it's not like an insta read thermometer either, which also is annoying. Oh. Yeah, it's more just, this is like for steak, honestly. This is for steak. I don't know what I'm doing. It says all those other things on it, but it's really for steak. Like, let's get real. But yeah, it was pretty fast, wasn't it? Not bad. Yeah. So that's how it looks. the finished piece. Maybe. If it's actually like done. It's kind of important. Let's see what it looks like on the inside. Oh yeah, that's done. That's done. There's no pink in the middle. It's good. And I'm ordering pizza. Well, good luck with that. I'm gonna go raid Manic Noodle Arms again. I think she's still working on that drawing. It is insane how much detail she's put into that shit. Go give her some love if you're feeling it. I'll be back tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. EST. I hope you guys have a good night. And that you enjoy your pizza, Governor. Well, depends on when they shit. Okay. That does make sense. See you guys later. Bye.
Art or gaming here.